podcast.
Shalom, y'all some holler. Hebrew Israelites toss Oklahoma. Boys get out here to pop something down called Babylon the Great. First things first, head to the east. About first glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Abdidas. Pay Hebrew tongue, pay the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Do honor to the apostle, elder, great millstone. And Shalom. This your brother, let me know. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourself approved. Shalom. And coming there talking about today. You know, we in the eve of Jacob's trouble. Everything's cooking up. You can see the love of many waxing cold. A lot of people get judgment. You know, I see the Jake let off on a 6-year-old for a basketball rolling in a driveway. You know, people about to lose it. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Because once everybody start going crazy, you know, then Esau can initiate martial law. And when martial law get initiated, then comes the military. Then comes the robot soldiers, the drones. You know, here comes the super troops, the super soldiers, you know, things of that nature. So it's about to get real bad. It's about to get real tight. But for us, hopefully, we don't need to get afraid about that. Hey, that's when we're going to really shine. That's when the Lord is about to flex. The Lord has allowed all this to happen so he can flex his power through his men. Yahweh Yahushua. He about to, hey, the 144,000 about to rise up, you know, be exalted. You know, we're going to get the standard get lifted up. We're going to see spiritual power in a big way. The Lord is going to show himself. And we are patiently waiting on that. And it ain't going to happen until what? Till the devil come down with great wrath. Man, he going to jump on that woman. You know, Yasharala. And then, like, this time it's different. Because now the woman, she done got her act together. Like, she realized that, you know, she's pitiful. She realized she ain't got no power. She realized, you know, she can't do nothing without her man. You know, it's kind of like a woman in repentance. That nation right there, that woman represents the nation of Israel, the hope we let the remnant. We know, like, hey, we nothing without Yahweh Yahushua. So now this devil, like, he mad. He about to ravish her. We about to holler out. You know, it's like that man is near to his woman. His woman holler out, like, hey, hold up. I know you ain't. You know, the Lord about to, hey, you about to put that mouthpiece in, put them gloves on. He about to, hey, rumble with Esau. Esau ain't ready. So that right there, like, puts us in a good spirit, man. Our power's about to, like, bust this devil in the mouth real quick. You know, let him know, man. He's about to get hit. Like, there ain't gonna be no counter for that when he get hit, man. We got the flurry on this devil. So we need this devil to come down with great wrath. We need him to jump on us. Because, like, if that don't happen, how the salvation deliverance gonna happen? How is the miracles gonna be shown if that doesn't happen? So we're like, our faith, we ready for it. Like, we anticipating it. Like, yeah, come on with it, devil. I'm ready for it. So, this is Exodus 15:2. The Lord is my strength and soul, and he has become my salvation. He is my Yahweh, and I will prepare him a habitation. My father's Yahweh, and I will exalt him. So that's why this devil's scared right now, man. We are exalting the powers of Yahweh, which is the God of our forefathers. We're not remembering ourselves. Like, hold up, man. We're supposed to be doing the laws and commandments. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm supposed to live like this. Like, now we in our culture. And now we doing our culture. The devil like, hold up, man. My pocket's getting light. You know, Yashua getting back right. Like, they not doing what I say do no more. You know, so the devil feel disrespected. Because he used to telling Yashua what to do and Yashua do it. Now he got it 2/3. He got a remnant that's not following him no more. You know, the devil prideful. So he looking like, hold up. These niggas ain't listening to me. I'm your God. What is y'all doing? We look like, man, you the devil, man. We don't listen to you. So now the devil, you know, he come with weaponry and technology. He about to try to, you know, smack us up and make us act right, you know. And then, like, he want to put us back in hard-bonded slavery. How you going to do that? It's going to be a device. The MOTB. Put that in you, it's like him branded you. It's the same. Didn't they used to brand the slaves? Yeah, we used to brand the slaves back in the day. The devil now he gonna do that in a new age way. We're putting a device in your body that way he can track your money, pretty much make you a slave. Pretty much. You take the device, you're gonna be on a universal basic income if you take it, and the devil like you belong to me.
I got one to back up that precept you brought out. This is Psalms 62:1. It says, truly my soul waiteth upon Yahweh from his, it says, Salaki, let me start that over. It said, truly my soul waiteth upon Yahweh. From him cometh my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense, and I shall not be greatly moved.
Ooh, I love that. That's a far precept. All right. Hey, so I should not be greatly moved, man. That's my rock and my defense, man. We about to get salvation. That's another devil mad. You see, the 2/3, they don't think there's nothing past Babylon the Great or America. They don't think there's nothing. They think what Esau got to offer is the best there is. We looking like, man, hey, we like smacking it off the table. Like the little kid that want to eat that nasty food. We like, man, what the hell is that? I know what I'm promised. I'm promised rulership. So we looking for salvation, man. The devil don't like that. That's part of getting free. He don't like that. We looking like we don't look at Esau as he's some genius and he's great. We look at Esau like, man, you a fool. You done defiled the earth. You know, we recognize what you did to my people. We ain't forgot, you know. And we looking for that salvation from Yahweh Shai. We giving our praise and glory to our power. Like the devil seeing that connection be reestablished. And now he's nervous. Because in the back of his mind, you know, the Lord love for Edomites like, what if they are? What if they are Hebrew Israelites? What if they are going to get there? What if Yahushua does come back? And like, even the elites know that. The elites know it. So the elites are scared. That's why all Esau, the Edomites are scared right now. Because the top elites, hey, they shaking their boots right now. They're like, oh my Lord. These people hollering Yahushua. We seeing chariot activity. Everything is in play. So they all like, make it the robots ready.
I got one more. I'm going to just read down this last verse. It says, how long will ye imagine mischief against a man? According to Esau, he imagining his mischief, man. Putting that MOTV in you. It says, how long will you imagine mischief against a man? It says, ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall you be, as a tottering fence, man. Hey, man, y'all gonna be like a broken wall, man. A tottering fence. There's nothing to lean over. Hey, Esau imagined the main thing against the children of Yasharala, man. And it's not gonna work, man. As long as you trust and believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, which is your salvation.
I got to quickly back you up, because I could have mentioned that precept before when you said our salvation is that rock, which is Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, right? So this is Matthew 7:24, and it said, therefore, whosoever hears these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock, and a rock is Yahweh Shah. And it says, and the rain descended, and the flood came, and the wind blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon the rock. All right, and that when they're talking about that rain and the flood came, that's pretty much talk about Esau Edom coming in like a flood. He's gonna come in, he's gonna try to persuade us to move ourselves from that rock. All right, and that rock is Yahweh Shah. You got it up.
And that house, that strong house, that's the house of David. That's where all the believers is at, man. The tabernacle of David. The devil is not going to prevail against that, man. That right there has all the power and the spirit of Yahweh Shah. He's going to preserve that house. That's what he's going to build his kingdom off of right there. That's that remnant that he's looking for. That precious fruit.
You got 3 step out?
Yeah. This shows why we need to praise Yahweh Shah and the Father. Behold, Yahweh is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For Yahweh Shah is my strength and my song. He also has become my salvation. It shows that Yahweh Shah is how we get back to the Father. The only way that you're going to receive salvation is have the strength that Yahweh Shah is going to give us in time to take us up.
That's why I don't understand these y'all only Israelites, man. Only get praise to Yahweh, man. You cannot overstep Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah sacrificed himself for this woman, man, this nation of Israel. He sacrificed that. He gonna get the glory. He the one that really got Esau shaking in his boots, man. They know that they scared of the ghost of Yahweh Shah. Think about who put him to death was the Romans, man. It was Esau, man. So Yahweh Shah would say, who was this from Dar Garmish from Basra? Hey, man, the devil read that precept and get shook, man. They know what that means. And now, when they send the prophets and the nation rising up, and we getting stronger, we call the name of the Lord, they now know what time it is. They like, oh, no, hey, we the fan base. Kind of like wrestling. You know, they holler out your favorite wrestler. You know, so he make their grand entrance. You you know what I'm saying? Whole crowd go wild, man. That's hey, you so like, no, we don't want to see that. Yeah. Hey, we hollering at man. Hey, y'all shout like, hey, you know that the rest be ready feeling themselves. You know, y'all, you gonna have his garment song. Hey, he come with that brand, that mighty fathership chariot. Oh man, hey, y'all shot into the scene. It's gonna be like Stone Cold used to bust through the scene.
I got one.
Hey, they gonna go crazy.
Psalm 62 and 8. It says, trust in him. It says, trust in him at all times. Ye people, pour out your heart before him. Yahweh is a refuge for us. Salah.
Hey, hey,
they said, pour out your heart before him. And that's like what the brother said. Hey, we're going to be like, hey, Yahweh, hey, he going to be worried. Yeah? He going to be like, damn.
Hey, it's over with. He going to be doomed. He's going to be looking scared, man. Y'all shot hit the scene. You know, it's a wrap then, man. That's what's going to rejoice.
Lord, the Lord.
Exactly, man. And the thing is, before y'all shall get here, the devil gonna try to get us, man. Because the devil knows when y'all shall get here, there's nothing he can do. So the devil's like, okay, I'm gonna whoop up on this woman before he get here. You know, I'm gonna get my licks in. Hopefully I get her. You know, so that's why the Lord got to give us that spiritual power to preserve us so we can see how we shot. You know, the devil gonna open up, man. First he gonna do a blackout. You know, EMP strike, whether, you know, it's foreign or domestic, it don't matter. And he's gonna do a blackout. That's going to cause chaos. You know, a lot of people going to go crazy. They don't know what's going on. You know, a lot of people going to get judgment. You're going to need the Lord's power right there, man. You're going to need divine intervention on that right there to protect us from the people, you know, that's on the streets. They're going to be like, man, we talking to the older Akhir, Barat. You know, you fire up a generator, ain't nobody got no lights. You got lights going on. That's going to make you a target, you know? You ain't got the power. The Lord with you, man. They gonna come in. They gonna just give you swift judgment, man, and take your little stuff and raise you real quick. So we're gonna need the divine protection, man. We're gonna need the Lord to fight on our behalf. So I'm gonna bring this out right here. This is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. You hear that? The Lord is a man of war. He ain't no soft, love everybody with that sweet baby Jesus thing, man. The Lord is not that. That's a big misrepresentation right there. Lord, no soft dude that love everybody. We just read right there, the Lord is a man of war, means he a warrior, man. The Lord about to come with that great sword. He about to lay it down. It's going to be mass judgment if the Lord started to come, you know, upon the earth again. You know, and when he get here, it's really going to be mass judgment. It's going to be sorting them out. He either don't want to do lost commandments, hey, off with your head, man. Ain't going to be no ifs and buts about that. You know? Hey, the saints going to be putting in war. When this devil gets ready to jump on the nation of Israel, Yahweh Shah got 144,000 saints, men, 12,000 for each tribe. They're going to get spiritual power and do the works of Yahweh Shah even greater. Those are your saviors. According to, you know, it's that Obadiah. He's going to come down from Mount Zion to judge Mount Esau. Man, when them saints go marching in, hey, that's not going to be nothing pretty, man. The best thing I get you close to seeing that is like go watch the movie The Rock, Black Adam. You're going to have like 144,000 of those. You know, go watch that Man of Steel with that one dude in, what's his name, Henry Cavill, however you say his name. Watch that Man of Steel, man. All your little, what's that, the Avenger movies, Dragon Ball Z cartoons. That's not no made up stuff, man. That's going to be real.
Star Wars.
Yeah, the Jedi. Yeah, that's based off the 144,000. Use the telekinesis. Huh? Exactly.
Yeah. He was a real person. It wasn't just a story that they made up. He actually walked the earth.
Yeah.
Until he felt like me.
You know what I'm saying? See, they made up, I noticed Esau made up a lot of stories to like cover up and put it in fantasy, but it's based off something real. Yeah. It's like Incredible Hulk was based off Samson. Right. That's all he did was just put a little spin on it, man. Right. That was already here before.
Yeah, the fake part is that he made him look green and shit like that.
Yeah, we had Incredible Hulk. Hercules is based off of Samson.
Right.
Like we already had a
Superman, Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
We already had an individual based on that. Yeah, exactly. That's big time right there. Superman. But Superman got a Paleo Hebrew name. Yep. Kal-El. That means all power. So I'm like, hold up, where you learn Paleo Hebrew from? You know, but he called it Krypton and he switched it up. You know? And see, we about to see the thing that's gonna mess everybody up is that we about to see that power. That's gonna mess people up. They see a brother fly up in the air, supersonic speed, man. He might piss his pants. Like, oh man, like he gonna be scared. He gonna be babbling. They better say nothing to see a Jake do that, fly up and come down, just crush everything. eyes glowing red. Man, they gonna give it up, man. And we're gonna see that. And that's up here. We putting our bid in to be those type of men, man. We ready to like give it up to Esau, man. We ready to jump on this devil. You know, Esau, man. A lot of Edomites, they see that, man. They're gonna like, hey, I'll work. I'll be a slave. I'll pick all your grains. Please don't do me. Don't throw me up in the air like that. Don't do me. Don't put my arm out. Don't heat raise me. I'll work. I'll pick all of it up.
I don't want to get splattered like that.
Yeah, exactly. They like, I'll beat the rest of them. You know, it's gonna be like what you call that, the little house Edomite. Yeah, you're gonna have house Edomite. Get an oversay.
They're gonna be the new black Sambo.
Yeah, God, we're gonna have our Sambo. Hey, y'all better be working now. Master Yasserolo. You know? So that's what we're looking forward to, man. And see, this isn't gonna happen until the devil puts his hands on us. So all us that's built up in the faith, we're not afraid to take the step. We're not afraid of this thing that's about to come. We want the devil to do it. We look at him like, what's taking you so long?
This is 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is like a roaring lion, watching devour, seeking whom he may devour. Just like the brother said, hey, man, Esau is coming in like a flood, man. And all the promises that the Lord Yahweh promised us, hey, we can't receive that until Esau do that. So we're waiting patiently for that. We over here, hey, man, tapping our feet. We over here moving around like we waiting for Esau to do that. We itching, man. We bouncing up and down. Look like Tank Davis in there before like a fight. They're like, hey, man.
God.
Champ, the rock.
God. I said, we already taped up. We ready to eat. You look at Esau like, God dang, man, when the fight coming? Hey, Esau like Floyd. We fight Pacquiao. I'm at the
We're putting on our armor right now.
Wait another 3 months. If 3 months come up, no, I'll wait another 6 months. 6 months come now, we're gonna wait another 8. I still got a shipment of terminators coming in. I'm not sure yet. You see them getting strong, I don't know. Then the 8 months come up, Esau trying to delay everything. I noticed he really don't want to pull a sword. When I look at this devil, he trying to like get money. He's trying to like, spread wickedness everywhere. He really don't want to pull the sword, man. He knows he's about to get broke this time. So he's delaying everything, but the Lord gonna make it where he can't delay it no more. The devil gonna be like, I gotta get it. I gotta go get it, man. He gonna be waving and scary. The devil ain't coming with that great pride he used to. The devil not coming like he in doubt. He in fear. He like, what if they are the men of the Lord? What if they are the 144,000? Then he don't know who is who just yet, so he's scared of every Jake. The Jakes he feel confident with is the gangsters. They love those. But he know he get Pookie and Ray Ray. He like, the one with the garments on, talking about you, how about y'all shot? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, nah, I'm going to sidestep those. I'm going to go get Keisha. Let's go get Keisha.
I got to figure out
Hey, Keisha, I got the device. You ain't got to work no more, Keisha. Pookie and Ray Ray got the device. You got to work no more. They look like, what's that ugly dude? They went famous. He like, got him. Got him. You know what I'm saying? And he trying to push it in him. When they take, he like, got him. Like, Esau really don't want to pull the sword, man. He wanted to go finesse-like. I noticed he want to finesse it. This devil, he think he's so slick, he want to just talk you into the stuff. He don't want to have to fight, man. The devil, he lazy now. It's like he old or something, man. His wisdom gone. He don't want to fight. He just wants you to do it.
Yeah, he want
that smooth talk.
Yeah,
like
with his words.
Let's go, please. Please go get this device. It's good for you.
Psalm 55.
You don't need the computer no more, your phone no more. You get money. I get everything. I'm good to you. Don't listen to them broke niggas on the block.
Right.
You get this, man. It's easy. Don't you want easy? You see our women, man, that say easy, they gonna go for it. They call the police. The niggas on the block. Yep. He's so good to me. I got a device. I ain't gotta do nothing but just holler out my device. That's what Eve is. She just want comfort. You know what I'm saying? All that. Like this give me a BBS. This device is great. That's gonna be the one this devil gonna do. So he gonna put all kind of little trinkets on that device, and he gonna be the number one lined up to get it. Calling you out for not getting it. That's it. We gotta watch out. We're gonna need the power of the Lord to protect us. 2/3 Israelite Jakes. They gonna call it and tell it. He ain't getting his device. He over there. I don't know what's wrong. He a weirdo. Conspiracy theory.
It's a bunch of unchippables over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be Esau's fire. But that goes back to Revelation 12:9, when that old dragon, the serpent, who deceives the whole world, and his angels cast out with him. Those are the angels of the devil.
Yeah,
the same ones.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Basically, yeah.
He over there ain't getting this device. They conspiracy theory. They holding us back. They gonna do the same thing they did in 1-9 situation. They gonna say we holding them back.
Yep.
But we won't go get it.
Yep.
He's not gonna make up a lie. For it to work good, we need 95% participation. So go out and tell who ain't getting it. And our family gonna be, mother's gonna be crying. Get that device. You need it. You ain't gonna eat without it. You gotta be a good father, and you gotta be a man. A man provides. Remember that.
Instead of crime stop, they're gonna have chip stop.
God, they probably get them extra credits on their device.
1-800 chip stop. 1-800 chip stop.
They gonna have it, man. They
put the money right on your chip.
Yup. They ain't gotta go nowhere. You just call it in. Here's your 10,000 credits. They'll be knocking on the door. Hey, we heard you ain't got a device in your body. They probably have a little device that's gonna pull up on you like, hey, I ain't getting a read on you.
Like that movie Repo.
Yeah.
We got that in them. Yeah.
I ain't getting a read on it, man. So, hey, at this time, we saying all of this. You see how we do? We just making light of it. Like, we can't be afraid when this comes. 2/3 right here, they're like, y'all up here joking. It's gonna be bad. What we gonna do? That woe is me spirit, man. You can't be in that woe is me spirit. That woe is me spirit, you gonna get ran through. Plus, that's where Esau wants you at. He wants you to woe is me spirit. Because he want to provide the comfort. Like, oh, don't worry about it. You got this chip in your body. The drones won't even attack you. He gonna come with stuff like that. He wants to be the comforter. He wants to be God. We don't look at Esau as God. We look at him as the devil and a fool. He pale, he despicable. We look at him like a disease. Like, you the problem, man. I don't want nothing you got to give me, man. Hell nah. We know what that's gonna do. So we calling Esau out. Plus, Esau don't like to be called out. I talked to the Aki before we started up camp, and there was an old Edomite that said some racist stuff on my job. I'm back at the job, but when I seen him, only thing I said to him, I was like, yeah, I remember you, and I pointed at him. And like, he remembered that incident, man. That man was over there shaking in his boots, man. Big old tall old Edomite, he was shaking, couldn't even like do the presentation right. And everybody in there started wondering what's going on. They thought he's having a health problem. I'm in there like, I'm the only one in there knowing what's going on with him. I'm like, oh yeah, he over there scared. I mean, scared. I'm over looking at Esau like, I ain't gonna do nothing to you right now, man. You all right? Just know I'm coming for you, though. I'm coming for you. And that boosted my faith to see that, man. This Edomite, he like the head over the union. He got all this power. And you over here scared because I know who he is. I see him. And the devil don't like that. Other jakes, they all, got their head up his butt. But just me saying that little saying the way I looked at it and I pointed too. Right there, like, I remember you. And they don't like that. See, they like the key word, and I said, I remember you. Esau does not like Jake in remembrance, man. To know that Jake is the Hebrew Israelite, to know our power with Yahweh, their remembrance, that's terrified in them. Because look at Psalms 83, they said cut off the name of Israel to be, a nation no more.
There would be no more remembered. Yeah.
Exactly. So Esau was cool when Jake didn't. When Jake thought they was black, African American, they just want to do their little drugs, pay little taxes, and happy to be a slave. They was cool with that. Now Jake talking about a Hebrew Israelite, calling names Yahweh Shah. That puts great fear in them, man. They seem like these people was dead. The belly drop bones now living. Once they come to realize that's who they are, I can't do nothing with them no more. Now I'm scared. It's kind of like a Nat Turner situation.
Right.
The slave, like he's scared to go to sleep at night. Like they might come in here on me.
What's that precept? I stirred up that pure mind by the way of remembrance or something.
We about to get that. Yeah, that's what happened. That's why he's so scared. Like, oh, it's been stirred up. The Jakes is out on their feet. They know who their power is. And they get bold, man. Like I said, I'm a little bitty Jake, man. This is a big old giant Edomite. Look, he can play the NFL, man. I looked out like, I remember you. Man, he was in great fear. He couldn't even, his voice was crackling when he talked. He was shaking. They thought he was having a stroke or something, man. They trying to give him water and stuff. Like, man, he just scared. That's all it is.
I had a quick one right here, man. And that's the reason why, because we no longer fear the devil. Now we we withdraw our fear from the devil, we fear Yahweh Shah. So this is Matthew 10 and 28. And it says, fear not them which kill the body. All right, who have the power to kill the body right now if he's out eating so-called white men because they have the blessing of the sword. All right, it says, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul, body, and hell. So who that able to kill both soul, body, and hell? It's Yahweh while Yahweh shot. Okay, that's who's able. So we fear him more than we fear, the devil. All right.
We get to say the fear, we get reverence. It goes to the reverence. We give the reverence to our God, our power. So Esau, he not used to that, man. He thought he wanted to be like God. It's like, hold up. They ain't calling on Jesus. They ain't calling on me. They calling on Yahweh Shah. Hold up. So it's kind of like getting replaced. The devil, he being replaced right now. He's looking like, I got all this resources. I got all this stuff. And you mean to tell me, they ain't giving me worship no more? They worshiping their true power again? Oh, man. Hey, man. Hey, kind of like he in the spirit of Pharaoh. I got to do something about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get my military ready. Get my agendas ready. I'm going to get an opportunity. I'm scared them to take this. They refuse it. Hey, man, send the military on them like a flood. Now, let's see what happens. And then when you do that, hey, the devil going to get a bad report. You get the report like, hey, man, there's something, it's a phenomenon going on. All Alpha Bravo team got knocked out. Then the devil going to run to his bunkers like, hey, he got to abandon the ship, man. And we waiting on that moment.
I got clear, but this is Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Woo, that's my favorite precept right there. You hear that?
Back him up.
Hey, he gonna lift up the standard against this devil. We waiting on that. That's what we waiting on the devil to pull his move. Go ahead, do martial law. Go ahead, send your military, man. We know that's my favorite precept right there I read. And it said the name. When they hear that Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, that devil shaking his boots. Like, what? How'd they get the name back? I done went thousands of years. I done beat them, hung them, put drugs in their neighborhood. I thought they was dead. I thought I had them. How did this come back? That devil was stressing. Probably losing all his hair. What's that little Rogaine? Ain't working no more. That was stressing out. Probably up smacking subordinates. Like, man, hey, man. Hey, they probably get vocab in here. You supposed to get them back to Christianity, man. What happened, man? He like, hey, man, ask the Lord, man. Hey, you better go to your starship, man. I don't know. I don't know if Terminator's going to get it done. Like, we looking like, yeah. Like, hey, man, what's this song that we ready? Yeah. Hey, we over here and it's getting louder. You're hearing your how about your shout louder. There's more camps, more brothers and sisters coming in, getting the truth. It's getting bigger. He said, I got a problem. Train derailment, man. Hey, what Trump at? Distraction, man. Anything, just get them out the truth. Then now the devil like, I gotta take down YouTube. He's like, man, I make too much money on YouTube though. He probably like, hey, you gotta pull it. I don't give a damn. Pull it.
That's why they what was that, the World Economic Forum? They were saying they gotta put money on behind misinformation.
Yeah, Klaus Schwab. They gonna end up pulling YouTube in a minute. Then they gonna say, hey man, ban the Bible. You're like, ban the Bible? We've been using this for so long. Ban the Bible. Do you hear them? Do you see them? They're getting strong. They call out the names. The Bible, that they're back, man. It's not working no more. Hey, call Klaus Schwab, get it going. We waiting on that. We like, about time, devil.
Got a quick one. Jeremiah 50 and 2. It says, declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard. Publish and cancel not. Say Babylon, Baal is confounded. Merodach is broken into pieces. Her idols are confounded, and her image is broken in pieces.
I like, that's that devil gonna hear right there. That's that bad report. That devil hearing that report right now, man. Look like it ain't working. The economy's messed up. The military stretched thin. I don't know if we can do it. They have doubt. We ain't got doubt. We got faith. Like, oh yeah, devil. Here it come. Ain't gonna be that. The comeback of all time. Payback from way back, homie. We over here like shaking our hands like Birdman. Like, yeah, it's about that time, baby. About that time, And the cherry on top gonna be Yahweh Shah show up. That's the cherry on top. That's that, hey, kingdom come. So the devil like, hey, man, I'm going to try to get who I can get, which is going to be the 2/3. We don't care about 2/3. You didn't want to worship Yahweh Shah, when the truth is going out, hey, good riddance, man. We don't need you no way. You help this devil.
I like that part when you said what idols been confounded. That goes into all of the false religion that's been teaching that been God in our people right here. Those idols have been confounded. That false white boy Jesus Christ, that's the idol. That's not the true image of our Messiah.
It's over with too. They put strippers in the church. They doing concerts in the church. They doing anything in the church going, and that's failing, man.
Oh man, it's wicked as hell. The church is it's wicked as hell. You see that satanic?
Yeah, that was right here. Translate Michael Tyler.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, and he doing that to keep his congregation up.
Yeah.
He got to go through that. They said the church is desperate. Plus, they got to do like worldly stuff to get members because the spirit is not in these churches. They don't have the truth, man. They ain't got it.
You know, the scripture literally says that in the book of James 1:26, he said, pure religion is this. Luke paraphrase that the church and the religion have to be unspotted from the world. And what is they doing right now? Doing a whole bunch of worldly stuff just like Dr. mentioned.
And they that's what they got to. They can't come with nothing else. That old little sermon with Sister Ola, that don't work no more. They going to witchcraft and stuff. So now they like, we gotta get strippers, we gotta get entertainers. This to keep our membership up. Because the brothers, man, they pulling them out the churches, man. The truth is on the highway edges now. Nobody want to hear that all that feel-good sermon and the economy is collapsing. World War III about to happen. You over there talking about you put something in my plate. You'll be blessed. That shit ain't working no more. People like, hold up, man. Hey, the brothers on the block talking about something, man. They just ran a whole 1-9 situation. World War III, I heard about nukes every day. What's the inflation going up? The dollar collapsing. Hold up. I need the truth. Tell me the truth. So the problem is that we giving the people the truth, and it's giving comfort, man. People like, hey, man. Hey, when the brothers talking about, hey, we got y'all about to do it. So, hey, I want to hear the truth, man. It's only for Jacob, Israel. That's why Edomites don't want to hear this, man. That's why the truth is not all in one. It's not inclusive, man. It's only for, which I got a precept on that. It's only for Jacob. This is Isaiah 40, 41, and 14. Fear not, thou worm, Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, said the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. See, right now, we like a worm, man. We can't do nothing about this devil, Esau, Edom, so-called white man destroying the earth. We can't do nothing about that. He got rulership right now. Yep. He's chemical dumping everything, destroying the earth.
Control the media.
Yeah, controlling the media. Put GMOs in the food, which is destroying nature, that goes back to destroying the earth. Everybody eat GMO foods. He's doing a depopulation agenda. He's spreading alphabet agenda, trying to make everybody, momos or whatnot.
If you get sick, he's gonna keep you addicted on them pharmaceutical drugs.
Yeah, it's witchcraft, it's drugs. Yeah. Esau's the biggest drug dealer in the world. He got a little, the little tech coat. That's the real drug dealer. And the rappers are talking about it like Molly Percocet.
Right.
They talking about his drugs. So what the Lord said? He said, fear not thy worm Jacob. He said, yea, men of Israel. So it's not everybody come together. It ain't about Jesus. His name wasn't Jesus. It's Yahushua. And it's about the nation of Israel. We go to Paleo Hebrew, Yahshua Allah. It's about us. We the ones that been oppressed. We the ones been downtrodden. We the ones been afflicted. Ours and the devil couldn't overcome us because we got the birthright. So he can't win. So, the Lord said that he will help us. How he gonna help us, man? When he read earlier, that standard get lifted up. And that spiritual power come in.
Got another precept to back you up on.
Got one on that? Yeah. And it said the Holy One of Israel, that's Yahushua, who the world ignorantly knows as Jesus. Go ahead.
All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, 20. And it said, thou art my battle axe, weapons of war. And that's that standard that's going to get lifted up. So he going to give us that spiritual power. I'm going to read that again. It said, thou art my battle axe, weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nation, and with thee will I destroy kingdom. Who kingdom is going to be destroyed? Esau, Edom, so-called white man kingdom, America. All right, verse 21. And with thee will I break in pieces the horses and his riders, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his riders. They'll go to those military. And it said, and with thee also will I break in pieces men and women, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces young men and the maid. All right, those are all of those people that join in with the so-called white man. And it says verse 23, I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, plantation Christian pastor, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers, the politicians. All right, and it says, and with thee will I render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, says the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ooh, I love that. I love that preacher. They say gonna make us a battle axe, man. That said, the misrepresentation of Christian church make you think everything is love everybody. We're gonna love and no, man. The Lord he's a man of war, man. We about to get that we're gonna be warriors. You know? And you got 144,000 saints. Hey, we about to lay it on Esau, man. Lay it on them thick too. We ain't gonna care. You know?
Yeah, this is back up with what you guys were just saying. It says, behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains, meaning governments, and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Saying that you guys standing out on these street corners preaching the word is Yahushua's teeth before he comes to break down and loosen up all these governments so that they can work. Like you say, the world is going to be on fire when he shows up. And the main thing that's kindling it is the brothers out, preaching the word, getting everybody ready, going out fishing, getting all of Yahushua's hopefully elect in line.
What precept again was that out?
It was 41 and 15. He brought up the one.
I was about to bring it out too.
I was about to bring that the spirit. I was about to bring that out. I was about to continue it. You came with it.
This is saying it goes perfectly with this very next precept. It's Jeremiah 51 and 25. And it says, behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, says the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rock, and I will make thee a burnt mountain.
And mountains and hills goes into rulership if you don't know. Mm-hmm. And the mountain and hills is talking about Esau's mountain and hill, his rulership, because we're under his rulership right now, pursuant to Job 9 and
24.
Yeah, 24. And the scriptures say, hey, we're gonna be doing powerful things like telling, hey, this mountain be removed, and that's what we're doing right now, man. We're telling this mountain be removed. So when the Lord comes back, that's why the Lord said this place is gonna be on fire. We're putting this place on fire, man.
Man, with this word, man, that's going forth. And I got another one. Man, check it out. This is Micah 4 and 13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I make thy horn iron. I'll make their hooves brass, and they shall beat in pieces many people. I will concentrate their gain to the Lord and the substance to the Lord of the whole earth. That goes with the brother Barak brought out, man. We about to come whoop up on Esau. All these heathen nations gonna whoop up on. And we're gonna count it to the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. When he get here, everything's already gonna be set in order, man. Like we getting the order now. We're waiting instructions from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He like Thanos. When he snapped their fingers, and we all got our spiritual power, just like that. We're gonna set it in motion, man. Y'all just got to set down, like, yeah, it's all you gotta do is to set up, like we be doing it for him, man. He like, my servants are now fighting for me. Now they beating down these mountains, man. We running up in Esau's, like, townhomes, his bunkers, all this little military installations. We're gonna be raiding them, man, dragging them out. Hey, got them on their knees before Yahushua. Yahushua gonna be like, hey, just gonna nod, man. And that's gonna be Luke 19:27. We're gonna sit straight swank. We're gonna hold up Esau's head to the rest of them. Y'all wanna be this, y'all gonna go work. Who gonna work? Who gonna want their head sliced off, man? They gonna, hey, I'm gonna work.
Get down and lay down.
Come on.
We're gonna get down and lay down.
I got a quick one. This is Psalms 2 and 7. It says, I would declare the decree. The Lord said unto me, thou art my son. This day I have begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for an inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Ooh. So we're gonna be breaking Esau down, man. The Lord giving the nations for our possession, man. The way the world was supposed to be ran, man. Hey, Israel's the ruler of all things. This earth was given unto us, man, not to him. Hey, the scripture said he was going to be serving us, man. Back from Genesis.
Mm-hmm. I got a quick one to back you up. I give Revelation 13 to 10. And it says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience in the faith of the saints.
Ooh, hey, we are patiently waiting on that, man. We got our faith, man. We waiting on that precept to be fulfilled right there. Who put us in captivity? Esau put our people in captivity. That's all in the record books, man. Esau trying to reset it. Critical race theory, he trying, I didn't do that.
Well, you mentioned Psalm 83. Psalm
Yeah.
83. That's a perfect example. You see, and it starts with the tabernacle of Edom, and then you also got the other tabernacle, which is Moab and so on and so forth, because they helped put us in captivity. So they're going to be under us as well.
We're going to get all the heathen as a nation of inheritance. As a heritage. All of them, they all had a hand in it. And who killed us by the sword? Esau killed us by the sword. So the Lord about to flip everything, man. He's a righteous judge, man. So Esau been, slaying our people for thousands of years. In a minute, it's about to reverse. Now we're going to be cutting on his numbers. And see, the bad thing about Esau is that Esau doesn't have the birthright. Right. That's why there's going to be none remaining in the house of Esau. He's going to go extinct. We got the birthright, so we was able to outlast that. Esau can't outlast that. So in a minute, only way you're going to see Edomites in a museum or something, you're going to see him in the museum. You're going to see his little caveman clothes in the museum with a bat or something.
The kids don't even know what happened. They be like, what is it? Oh, that was Esau. He didn't disappear. We don't know who he is.
You know what I'm saying? They used to rule over us.
Yeah.
Damn, granddad used to rule over. Man, they used to rule over. I had to work for him and everything, baby. Like, oh, granddad, no, granddad. They gonna get crazy. How about y'all was shot? That's gonna be like a horror song. That's gonna we gonna gather around and tell you horror. Work Babylon the Great. They're like, oh, you had to work. That's gonna be like campfire. I tell you about these Edomites.
And it's like Coming to America. My son works.
God. Like be an architect, like you say Babylon. Like, oh, you said bad word. You said America. That's forbidden. And I said and then like right now we just getting ready for like the hard push, man. The hard push is gonna be when Esau come with great wrath. We ready for that, man. As I say, like when you hear about Jacob's trouble and you hear about the devil coming out great wrath, if you're in fear, your faith ain't been built up enough. You need to get in this truth, eat up, get your spirit built up. Because when your spirit's sufficient, it's like you ready for it. Like we ready for that fight. We over here laced up training, like I said, we over here jumping around, shadow boxing. We waiting on Esau to say he's ready to fight. Because we ready. We waiting on Esau. Esau over there delaying it. No, I don't want to fight now. Next year. Now 3 years. We over here like, God dang, I'm ready for the fight, man. Got my mouthpiece in. I'm ready to get it in. Esau like, nah. So I noticed, see, that right there is grace and mercy. To be in that type of spirit. Because, like, your average Israelite is not in that spirit, man. They afraid. I can't talk to worldly jakes about the stuff we talk about right now. They'll tell me, I'm scared. That's scary. Don't say that. I'm like, damn, you scared to talk about it? So when he hit, that Jake ain't gonna last for the device. Because that's gonna be his only comfort. Like, they're gonna be blowing snot boogers. You're not gonna shoot me if I get it. Okay, I get it. That's gonna be the 2/3. We over here like, man, I ain't getting your stuff, man, smacking it. Like, you gonna be kicking the screen, acting a fool. And we wait on that power to initiate. Hey, we're going to go over there burning up his supplies of devices. We're going to blow them up, hitting them in the head with the case, kicking them in the butt. You got to put this in me, huh? Wow! Ripping their guillotines up.
You're picking up crock. Damn devil.
Yeah. I'm talking about it in the event like we first initially jump on.
So when you hunting them,
Yeah, when we hunting them. You're going to go to the military base. Yeah, I heard you got the new laser gun. Let's see if it works. They're going to jump in on it. They're going to see it on the radar. What is that? We're going to come in there. They're going to hear, they're going to hear it hollering. Military troops hollering. Then we're going to be like, that pit bull all bloodied up. We're going to come in, eyes glowing. Yeah, I missed 3 of them. Let me go get them. They probably a lot of them throw their gun down. I don't want to fight. I heard what the brother said. I'll work. Expect on what? What we preach, y'all. You with that? Okay. See, Esau with it. You know about the gospel, y'all, about y'all show? You know about it? Oh, you don't know about it? Oh, we talk about the nation of Israel. tribes of Israel. They're about to come back and rule the ship. And Babylon the Great, he's like, how do you feel about America?
America?
Yeah.
I think we downgraded. We got 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, it's looking bad, huh?
Yeah, sir.
Well, of course, the scripture America about to be destroyed. All the wickedness is about to be. You know, spread alphabetic agenda everywhere.
Color.
All of that.
Getting our color.
Yeah, Babylon Great about to get the last one.
Yes, sir.
For the last one put on the nation of Israel. So it's the comeback. We're preaching that. And like we're excited because it's about to be our time.
Okay. I appreciate that. I respect that.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys are out here preaching that. Because anything other than what is preached, anything, I shouldn't say alternative, but what's being preached in Oklahoma isn't right. And so any alternative, I feel, is a good thing. People shouldn't hear one view, they should hear all views and come up with what they decide to do.
Yep.
So, thank you, guys.
All right. So yeah, you see, truth went out. I mean, the lie went out first. Now the truth coming right behind it, and everybody say, I want the truth. You know, they're like, we tired of this. Man. Everybody tired, man. I'm gonna go get this. Since they were said.
Truth got been so long without food.
I can get that.
His face.
Yeah, he said he with it.
I said, did you call him Esau?
I don't know if I called him Esau.
Yeah, that person.
Oh, did? Oh, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Esau
okay.
with it.
Esau with it, man. I'm telling you, they don't want to fight. They about to, I'll give it up, man. Only ones that them proud was going to fight, man. This is Proverbs, this is what just happened in that interaction. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked bear rules, the people mourn. He with his own people rulership. Low level Edomites like, hey, man, yeah, y'all need to do it, man. He ready to work.
But he literally said he don't like what being preached out here in Oklahoma, and that's what he said.
Yeah, man. I like, hey, that's when you know it's a wrap.
Yeah.
The low level Edomites like, hey, man, he's ready. He's ready to work. We ain't got to do nothing to him, man. He gonna get out there, pick the greens.
He want to work in the house.
Yeah, he get ready. He put it in. He want to be a house Edomite. Yeah, I get the mother was in line.
Oh, next brother.
Dirty Edomites. You're like, what's that? Samuel Jackson and Django.
Yeah.
You already want that part? Yeah.
Who
He
the hell
already
is
put
on
his
that?
application in. He wanted a good job.
Hey, I can't blame you, you know, because it's about to go down, man. That's why the things it's so spiritual, and you know, it puts you in a good spirit if you're in the right spirit, man. Like we about to get it. Y'all Charlotte, you gotta go through a hard period, but if the Lord is with you, you make it through. Your faith gotta shine through. If your faith is up, man, we good. You know, I'm ready to see the power of the Lord. You know, I want to see it on display, however he do it. That's what I want to see. I'm excited to see how is he gonna, you know, deliver me. You know, which way he gonna go with it. But for that to happen, my faith gotta be sufficient. I gotta believe Yahushua gonna deliver me and he's gonna give me that salvation. And I gotta get ready to resist the devil. Because the devil gonna come up, you know, he gonna try to shake us up out of it. Like, what's this Yahushua stuff right here? What's that about? You know, you gonna come with his little AR-15s. Like, you know, hey man, you still gonna represent the Lord or what? You know, we gotta be strong like, yeah. You know, and we gotta be pounding our chests on the devil. Rooted and grounded. Like I said, unwavering faith, man. You can't get shook. Since that song go to Shook Ones,
Yeah.
he started looking to shake you up, get you shook, like, oh yeah, you ain't no real believer. Like these other camps, man, them people gonna fall right in line with that MOTB, man. Especially like IUIC, they ain't ready.
That actually goes in good with that parable that Yahweh talked to the disciples when he said to some seeds fell by the wayside, and then he ended off, he said the good seed fell on good ground, meaning that they ain't 10 toes down right there. That's that good seed.
Ain't growing strong, man. Ready to be that strong tree. How about y'all? Like, hey, man, I don't give a damn about you blowing some wind. You know, I'm built for the storm. You know, the other camps, some other people that's like think this thing is like a fab. They like the weeds gonna choke them out.
Right.
Esau gonna come. You know, all you gotta do is twist their arm a little bit. They like, all right, I'll give
Put a
in.
little
Pressure, and they gonna give in. Yeah, we all like, shit. I'm ready to get my life for this truth. When you at that level, what else can the devil do? That's what he like, nah, I can't do nothing with that. You know, he ain't even scared of me.
They're gonna have to make that decision to take you out. That's
Yeah, and then when they see something, you know, whatever, you know, the Lord do it, chariot, spiritual power, you know, however he delivers you. When they see that, then they go like, oh my Lord, the Lord is with him. I gotta avoid this dude. I'm running away from him. The Lord really like that stuff true. That's when the reality gonna hit Esau. Like all the heathens, like they really are men of the Lord. Now what?
I got a quick right here to back you up. And this is Obadiah, verse 15, and it says, "For the day of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, is near upon all heathen." All right, let me read that again. "For the day of the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, is near upon all heathen, and thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return unto thy own upon thy own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon the Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possession." And it says, "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall none be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh has spoken it."
Obadiah, wasn't it? Hey, I love the book of Obadiah, man. You will not hear no plantation Christian pastor bring that stuff out, man. And that's prophecy right there. That's a beautiful prophecy. It said, "None remain in the house of Esau." That hasn't happened yet. You know, that's Old Testament. That's prophecy in the Old Testament. You know, Pastor Roger gonna pull that out right there and it's giving you the timeline of what's gonna happen. So why should you be afraid when the Lord told us that we're going to kindle in them? Like we're gonna beat down Esau. Like we got the W already.
Going back to that precept, we're gonna make us a battle axe. That's how we're gonna destroy him. By he gonna make us the weapons of Yahweh. He gonna turn us into weapons and destroy Esau.
And best way I can pull that visual is, like I said, go watch Black Adam, man. The reason why they slammed the rock for making that movie, man, that pissed them off. Esau know, and they put little hints in that movie too, man, to like let you know what it is, man. Instead of Israel, they called it Kandahar. You know, remember he was fighting for a nation. He's like, I'm the champion of my nation. I don't give a damn about everybody else. And then you see how he was, I killed. They're like, you can't be killing people. Like, man, they didn't give a damn. He said, well, I do. That's the spirit of Yahweh. That's gonna be us, man. We're gonna make us austere men. We're gonna, man, put these military dudes. They said after they was occupied by military power too, what? Yep. They was subjection, they couldn't go nowhere. Checkpoints, they was in the press. You know? Hey, she called her, what did he say? She said Shazam, and then, hey, the rock showed up. That's us saying Yahweh, and power gonna show up, man. And he ran through that military like it was nothing. You know? That's about the, you gonna see that in real life. That's why we're not afraid of Esau and this military. We looking ready to get at that military, man. What we do is put ourselves in the correct lot so that we can receive that standard.
Yeah, you quoted this precept earlier, right? It's Luke 19:27, and it says, "But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me."
And we're gonna do that. They said the heathen want to, buck up. They want to act right. They said when y'all show up, come off that chariot, man. You have heathens on their knees bounded already. Like, you see them, that's your house shot right there. When you hold your tongue or I'm going to cut it out. You know, then if you want to talk some more, hey, y'all trying to give us the nod. You know, like what was that movie about that guy was eating when he pounded his little staff? Y'all trying to and hey, that's off with your head, man. And we're going to do it, not feel no type of way. We ain't going to be remorseful like, man, I should have sliced his head off like that. We ain't gonna have none of that. And none of that gonna be feeling like that. We gonna be like, man, that felt so good to do that. Like, I wish another one would say something, man. I'm gonna do it like this. Like, we gonna be practicing it. We got to test out our abilities. You know? Like, I pulled him out like that. He hollered. Let me go get this one. You know, we gonna be wanting him to say something. Like, what? What'd you say? They calling us Lord. Like I said, nothing, Lord, your house.
Like Esau, he ain't do to us. Like, he'll tempt you into saying something so he can do something. But that's how we gonna be. All right, shit, you ain't saying nothing? You gonna hit it. Oh, you said so?
I told you to be quiet.
God, man. Like, we about to have fun, y'all, Charlotte. Like, I said, to me, Jacob's Trouble, we're gonna do our best work in Jacob's Trouble. Like, when that spiritual power come in, Lord willing, we the brothers that get it, we're gonna have lots of fun. It's gonna be a joy to build the kingdom of Yahweh Shah. The kingdom gonna be right here on earth, man. Like, Lord willing, we're part of the first fruits of establishing that. You know how fun that's gonna be to hunt Esau out. You know, catch him in his little bunkers. Like, hey man, get your little pale nasty butt out of here, hosing them down. Y'all dirty. I can't sell y'all right now. I'm trying to get top gold for this. Beating them over the head, getting the whip. That's gonna bring lots of joy right there. So
the yoke of iron on their neck.
Come on, got the chain gang on them. Get over here, man. I'm about to sell you, man. You my first sale. Just setting that up is gonna feel so great. So great. And see, that can't happen without Jacob's trouble happening. So we gotta embrace Jacob's trouble. We gotta get ready to plus, like to receive the hurts we're gonna receive. You gotta be proven. You gotta be tested and proven to get that. Lord ain't gonna allow you did a couple lessons, come on in. Nah, he wanna see it's really about this. And he gonna have Esau, Esau gonna jam you up. And Lord gonna see, Lord gonna sit back in the cut like, let me see what he gonna do. It's easy to talk that stuff, when everything going good. I want to see you gonna talk that, when it's all bad and you all hemmed up. You gonna holler my name then?
This is 1 Peter 5:8. He says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Whom resisteth steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same affliction are accomplished in the brothers that are in the world. But Yahweh of all grace, who have called unto his eternal glory by Yahushua Mashiach, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, and settle you.
Ooh, strengthen and settle you, man. That's just putting us in that kid to get that rest, man. I like that. He said the suffering. We done went through the suffering about the end. It's gonna be big. They cut the lights out. When the lights get cut off, there's no water. Everything's on the electric grid right now. Everything.
I like how I said, whom resisted steadfast in the faith. Because we know we're gonna have to get tried. Y'all gonna be sitting there waiting on them. Are you gonna call on the name, or are you gonna fold under Esau?
Right.
So we gotta be steadfast in his faith. Like I said earlier, rooted and grounded, man. That's how he's gonna make us strength. He's gonna strengthen us and make us settle.
I got to put right here to back up the ox. This is Sirach. We bring this out all the time. This is Ecclesiastes, aka Sirach, chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. And it says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, prepare thy soul for temptation. And it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, make not hate in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased in thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And this is the point right here in verse 5. And it says, but gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. And see that right there, that's beautiful, beautiful precept, because he said gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. So when the Oxidar was going into that, he's basically saying that Yahweh Yahushua is going to sit back and watch you get afflicted and see if you'll be an acceptable man in that furnace of adversity. You see, Jake and Two-Thirds, man, they think they need an organization. They think we need a military. They think we need numbers to beat Esau.
We need to build up wealth in black economics and get our vitamin D right now.
All that little bug out stuff, black excellence. I'm like, oh man, that ain't gonna work, man. Only way to go get this victory through the Lord. That's it. With Two-Thirds, they don't have faith. They gotta see it to believe it. They need like big guns, Apache helicopters, jets, missiles. They need that to feel comfort. We don't need that, man. We need the Spirit of the Lord to feel comfort. We need to know the Lord dealing with us, then we get the comfort. I'm gonna bring this out right here. This is Judith 9:11. For thy power standeth not in the multitude, nor thy might in strong men. For thou art a God of the afflicted, a helper of the oppressed, an upholder of the weak, a protector of the forlorn, a savior of them that are without hope. So the Lord said right there, man, hey, he a helper of the oppressed. Who's the oppressed? Yashrael, 12 tribes of Israel, we oppressed. Upholder of the weak. Right now, we weak, man. The Lord called us a worm. We ain't got no power, no military, none of that stuff, but we know we don't need that. All we need is the power and that standard of Yahweh Bashar, that we can turn the tide on them, man. Because it said the power stands not in the multitude, nor the strong men. The power of the Lord is not in the whole nation of Israel. It's not in, we need a lot of people. I know there's a 2-3 take all these numbers. It's power in numbers. Y'all say they want the stuff. We need numbers. I'm like, nah, the Lord dealing with remnant, man. He don't need big numbers, man. The Lord, all he needs is that few that he gonna strengthen. He gonna make them stronger than the majority.
Look at the stories of old. Hey, King David was slaying 10,000. Hey, the mighty men of David was making thousands flee. Running them off. He didn't do that with a lot of people. It was one chasing off 1,000.
Like that movie 300.
Uh,
That's really about us.
yeah,
That's a small number whooping a big army. So
yeah, I'm talking about 300 beat 5,000.
yeah, so that's gonna what Ogden said right there. Like the Lord don't need numbers, man. That says see, they don't understand the power of Yahweh Shah. They always want to put him in some little bitty box. They want to like make the Lord like carnal or something. Like, put him in a category. They downsize it. I'm like, man, this power is way beyond your comprehension, man. And we give you a little insight of that, but you gotta listen. And they don't want to listen. They're like, no, nigga, Esau got jets and missiles, nigga. You ain't got nothing, nigga.
Yeah, I
I
got
was Esau.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look at that like, that's your name. That's nothing. I need tanks. I need all that. Like I fight my family about that all the time. All the gangsters in my family, that be their main thing. They can talk all this stuff.
Yeah, we need to get out of the weapon.
Yeah, they act to me like women. They always tell me like, where your God at? Where your power at? I don't see nothing. Esau running.
Acting like those white over there talking about curse both high and die.
All the gangsters in my family barking me that same little rhetoric right there. Now I'm like, y'all about to see it in a minute. Just wait. You just wait. I said a lot of gangster niggas really do act like frauds, man. I noticed it's not a big difference between Akeisha and OG Pookie Loke on the block.
They're basically emotional preaching. That's what they
emotional debating shit. They all about a material guy. I noticed a gangster Jake dude, he just materialistic as that the Keisha on the block.
Right.
He gotta have Jordan, she gotta have a Birkin bag. He need his polo, Gucci, and she need Gucci too. And they fight for the bag to get that, And that's like to them, like they gotta see stuff. Show me the power. Show me. I don't see nothing.
And then I got a quick precept, a couple of precepts on faith. It's Hebrews 11:1, and it said, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen." All right, and so they're gonna break it down. We jump down to verse 4. Verse 5. Hebrews 11:5. It says, "By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found because Yahweh has translated him. But for before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased Yahweh Bashim Yahushua." In verse 6, and it says, "But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is the rewarder of them that diligently seek him."
That's all about that faith, man. That's something the 2/3 don't have. That's why they can't get this truth. It's foolishness to them. Because they can't see it. Like, you talking all this nuts about something, I don't see nothing. They all tell me, we're not going to win no race war, man. We got to bow down to Esau. Like, they basically tell me, I had a cousin tell me to quit rocking the boat. I'm like, man, you old Momo. And if that come by, he is a Momo. The person said it to me, I was thinking that, but I found out he really is one. Tell me don't rock the boat. I'm talking, man, tell me you don't rock the boat. Nigga, the nigga said rock the boat. I'm rocking the boat, man. Shit ain't right. Don't try to tell me.
Hey, I got one.
Like, sit down. Go ahead, Ash.
This is Elisha. They were surrounded, and one of the servants was folded, like he's saying his people, because he's seen the enemy with all their horses and chariots, and they didn't have anything. This is what Elisha told them. And when the servant of the man of God was risen early and gone forth, behold, and hosts compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? And Elisha replied, and he answered, Fear not, for that they fear not, excuse me. And he said, and he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. Meaning that the servant because he lacked faith, didn't realize that they was surrounded by angels. But Elisha had his faith in him and knew that the Most High was going to stand up for him and send angels to help fight. That's how the brothers that was able to, with 300 men, was able to beat armies because they had an angel that was surrounding help in battle.
Good, man.
Yeah, I like that, man. I said, you gotta have faith, man. You see that. And like faith gonna hold us down this couple of times, man. Jacob Trouble coming in, you know, because of our faith, man. We had that stability. We got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. It's keeping us stable. Like the 2/3 of Israel, they don't have that. They bugging out right now, man. They're bringing out the people up, and libraries and quick trips, and you know, for any little thing, you know, they just going crazy right now. They don't know about hope. They don't see that, you know, it's going to be greater things. They just like, what they think is great, which is America, they like it's being destroyed. They like, I ain't got nothing else to live for. So I'm going to go do somebody in, I'm going to do myself in. You know, because ain't nothing to live for. And I'm like, dude, this stuff low level.
And they come back up with Kadar, with both of the Akri said, because Kadar basically said, look at the generations of old, right? So this is Hebrews 11:7, and it said, by faith, Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet. All right. And it said, move with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by which he condemned the world and became heirs of the righteous, which is by faith.
So faith, hey, Noah's faith, man, he saved himself and his household, man. Hey, when other people was laughing at him, man, there ain't no rain. I ain't never seen no damn rain. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Hey, Noah, hey, man, through faith, the fear of the Lord, hey, man, saved his house and himself, man. Hey, we gotta have that faith. We gotta have faith in the name first and foremost, is to know who to call on.
God. And then, even at times of Noah, if you really think about it, Yahweh Shai even mentioned that they were drinking, giving in marriage, and so on and so forth. And he said, so just like the time of Noah, it's gonna be the same thing, and this time coming around as well too. You're gonna have those same 2/3 that don't believe. You know, they gotta believe. You know, they always say seeing and believing. All right, so those are the same people they're gonna be giving in marriage. They're gonna be partying, and that time's gonna come. That's when that fire is gonna come on America and get back on the great. And you know, we can read another one of Generation of Old too. You know, this Hebrews 11:8, the God will point home right here. He said, by faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should have, we read that again. It said, by faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whither he went. All right, and said, by faith, he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in the tabernacle with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. For he looked for a city which had foundation, whose builders and makers of the maker is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
I like that one, man. Like that. The Lord is with us, you know. And like the big part of that, the Lord being with us is that He putting us in remembrance of who we are. You know, that's the first grace and mercy been extended. First, I'm gonna get your ID and your identity back. You know, I'm gonna get your mind right. That way, when the action hits, you're not lost. You know what to do. You know what's going on. So you're gonna be moved the way I want you to move. It's like basically getting training already. You're basically giving us training. I'm gonna pull this. I think you called for this earlier. You see, this is one you were talking about. This is 2 Peter 3:1. The second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
Right.
Verse 2, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandments of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior. So this whole workings, man, the apostles, the disciples, you know, Yahweh Shai was to stir up our mind and remembrance of who we are, man. Let us know we warriors. Let us know our culture, and to let us know that Jacob Trouble coming. Like, he letting us know Esau bringing a fight to us. So we're not sitting back, you know, in this little laid back move, you know, all laid back in retirement, thinking it's all good, waiting on our 401k. Nah, man, we up doing push-ups, we shadow boxing, and when Esau come,
go perfect with that precept I just brought out. 1 Peter 5:8. You know, be sober, be vigilant. Right? Because that being sober means level-minded. All right, and being vigilant means watchful. And he said, because the devil, your adversary, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. See, that's that warning that Yahweh gave to us to watch out for these devils. All right, they trying to seek who they're gonna devour, and ultimately the 2/3 they're gonna devour the 2/3 with Eve, because they have not taken heed to this warning.
They're not sober. They're drunk on Babylon juice. Whatever Esau prescribed, they over there drinking it up. They know you drunk, you pissy drunk. You can't fight good. You ain't the drunken master. Esau about to just knock your block off real quick, you know.
And on the spiritual shit, they basically drinking on all the philosophies of Esau. And, you know, the precept King Solomon said in Proverbs, where he said the simple believe in every word and are punished. And that's the 2/3. They are the simple-minded and believe every word that Esau even tells them.
And they not vigilant. They're drunk, they comfortable. That's two bad states to be in when a fight comes. You don't want to be comfortable and you don't want to be drunk. You really ain't ready to fight in that state. You know, that's not fighting condition.
And Apostle Paul mentioned was in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5:3, when he said, when they shall say peace and safety, that's their comfort right there. Then destruction shall come upon them as prevail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right? And Apostle Paul, that's the same warning. All right?
And America right now doing that peace and safety. We got nukes. Russia ain't that bad. China ain't that bad. We got it. Our military is the strongest.
Right.
We always gonna win. I got Jake comparing that to me. And I'm looking at Jake like, I ain't gonna go back and forth with him. Just, hey, you gonna find out.
And that's part of us using discernment right there. We kind of heard what's coming out of your heart. With us, we know this is mine. All right, we see what you about, so we understand you're not gonna get it, because you basically under that strong delusion. The Lord just don't want you to have it.
They putting their trust in Egypt.
Yep.
You know, so I know he gonna get the MOT. He's the one that's had a piercing. He over there telling me how good Babylon the Great's military is. I'm like, dude, they military doing flower stuff. Man, what are you talking about?
Yeah, they got Momo in Momo doing TikTok videos.
Yeah, they dance, man. Yeah, Eve up here twerking in her military outfit.
Right.
She ain't trying to go murder nothing.
Man,
I see one Eve crying. She crying. Y'all get to go home. I gotta go overseas. Yeah. I'm like, what you think is gonna happen? You saw in the military? What? She over crying. Yeah, y'all get to go home. I gotta go fight. Like, they let you know, Eve. They let these people they in pieces. Like all this World War III talk. Cause it looked like she was freshly signed up. So I'm like, y'all just 2/3 is done, man.
Yeah, she was over there. I think I seen that video you talking about. I think the same video when she was like, I just joined the military just so I can go to school.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like helpful. That was a bad move right there. You crying. You got a lot of Eve in the military. They ain't about to bust nothing. Eve gonna run.
You got every letter of the alphabet in the military also.
Yeah.
Like, man.
God, they about to run out and do that YMCA.
Hey, they time to fight. They over there in the group over there doing some freaky shit.
Yeah, they dancing and stuff. Like, I bust my gun, pow. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boy, I'm over there breaking bricks with his head.
And boards broke on his
head, man. I'm about to run through them easy, man.
Stepping on nails and shit.
Yeah, this place about to be easy work, man. I'm looking at Jake like, you putting your trust in that? Do you not see that? And I can make you happy that, you know, hey, be with the Lord, you have my shop. Look, they in the spirit of murder. They partying. They get drunk. This place about to get destroyed.
That look like the right there.
It is. Yeah. I said, we just saying that. See, the Lord always show us, man. Eve over there partying. She getting, every time we say get drunk, Eve get drunk. You know, this devil about to open up. They over there partying, man. You know, about to rain missiles. We tell them that she go, woo! We know the party trolley. I'm like, hey, man.
Drinking the air like this, like, oh, man, God.
Yeah, that's Jake, man.
Look at it, they still got it. That's
Pocket on camera, man.
Yeah, we probably should have turned that around, huh? So people can see that. Yeah, y'all. So they came back with the party trolley, the little wagon. They, hey, in order to try to get drunk, party. You know, and hey, Esau to open up. He's gonna open up. He can open up tomorrow. The way it's set up, You think they ready? Hell no. They about to get the crime. I need better Lord.
They gotta get caught off guard in the worst way.
Yeah, help them get away from us. You don't know nothing. You work for destruction.
Getting hit with a blind shot ain't knock you out. But getting hit when you see it coming, hey man, you can brace for it.
Yep.
And they over there, they about to get hit with a blind shot.
And you get knocked out.
Exactly.
You get knocked out when you get hit with a blind shot, don't see it coming. Man, they ain't got to put much force in it. It'll knock you out. When you get knocked out, hey, man, that's going to be your grave right there. That's going to happen to Jake, man. Jake ain't ready.
I done play football. I done got knocked over by a little guy. Hey, on the
You
blind.
didn't see it coming, huh?
He hit me with the blind side. Boom, I done did a flip.
Hey, I know what you mean.
And it was my own teammate. He was in practice. I woke up wanting to fight. He was like, man, I should have been paying attention.
It happened to me when I was in the game one time. I went up to the took a 5 in the slant. Hey, I was paying attention to the ball. I caught it. Boom!
I got did like that too. I got hit with
What?
the stomach like that, trying to juke and be fancy.
We get him through the
Wow,
paying
they got
attention.
hit with that, yeah. Got hit. I ain't see it coming. Matter of fact, I fractured my wrist on a hit I didn't see coming. A fat boy caught me. I'm like, how did the fat boy catch me, man? I thought I had everybody done. I was just showboating. I done made it. Hey, fat boy tackled me. Hey, man, I hit the ground so hard, rolled over my wrist on the ball. It looked bad, man. Like, yeah, you fractured your wrist. I'm like, I didn't see it coming. Fat boy wouldn't have caught me if I'd have seen it. I thought I had him done. I was up there giving people sauce, you know. I thought I was Barry Sanders or something, man. Fat boy has some speed. They said that's the worst one. I bet I wouldn't have got hurt if I'd have seen it coming. Because, you know, we had to do something.
Right for impact. That's like
Exactly.
they go
I was
first.
all open. I was like right for the end zone, man. I was all loose and stuff. I was in there trotting. Like, I made it. Bad boy. Yeah. Bad boy came, man. You know, he was big, too. He covered me all the way up. Like, we didn't see you no more. And he hit me hard, too. Like, I got mad I did that. You know, that's going to be the 2/3. And they can't say I didn't know. If they roll past us, they don't say nothing. Hey, Brother Barack can attest to that. Man, how many days no more past us ain't said nothing? Like, we had one dude probably look good. They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear this.
And you notice that 2 of them, they don't walk by. You know, they walk by and they came back this way.
They don't want to hear it, man. They want to hear, if you come listen to me, you get $10 million in your mailbox.
Right.
You know? Prosperity. Yeah, they want prosperity, man. And that's what they do. I found out Michael Todd at Transformation Church.
Yeah.
When you go to his church, when you sit down in your seat, they'll announce the numbers of the seats, and you win money. Like somebody gonna win. It's like a drawing, like $5,000.
Look under your chair and B63.
Yeah, they do that, man. So I'm like, that's why he got a big congregation. People go there to get paid.
Right.
That's like a casino, ain't it?
Yep.
That's like a casino. You sit down. I hope I got the lucky seat
Lottery
today.
ticket.
Bingo.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
Jake walked by like you know,
32.
had him to plate or something, asked for a donation.
Yeah, man. So, hey, we over here, we happy, man. Hey, the Spirit of the Lord is hitting hard. Brothers are putting out all kinds of good edifying lessons. And we getting fed with the truth. It's making us fat. We getting strong. And like we lifting weights, man. We over here swinging. We getting ready for Esau. I'm ready for Esau to open up. I'm being ready for him. So I'm looking at him like, come on with it, man.
Quick precept right here. In Proverbs 14 and 15, it said the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man look well to his going.
Yep, see, prudent man, hey, foresee it, man. We foreseeing this place to open up. Watch, the Lord told us in the scriptures. Jacob's trouble is coming. He also gave us a sign of the times to let us know what time it is. I said, we know what time it is, man. It's the time to heal. It's the time to heal.
Right.
You got to know what time it is, man. And discern that, you got to be laced up with these scriptures. And we know what time it is, man. Jacob's trouble open up. We're not going to be in the time to heal, peace. That's not time. Jacob's trouble is not party time. You know, the Eve, they party. They don't know the signs of the times. They don't know the devil about to open up. You know, we tell them, you being negative. I've been told that. That's negative talk. I'm like, what the hell? I'm telling you the truth, but that's negative. So you just want they want to, like the scripture said, they want to hear some full word. Tell them you're beautiful. You're going to have lots of money. Your children going to be good.
You bringing the bad vibe over here, man.
Yeah, they're going to say they don't want that, man. They don't like the truth, man. The truth is very unsettling to Jake. Jake wants to hear good things. They want to hear America going to be over the next 50 years. That's what they want to hear. They're going to hear their degrees going to be successful. And I'm not here to tell you that, man. I'm here to tell you the truth, man. America about to be destroyed. Babylon the Great. That's a good thing if you're in the right spirit. They are like, no, I like America. I can go, be a human toilet seat. I get to eat boo-boo, and especially women. Women got it good here. They can just go on the phone, select, have a Jake pull up, and what they one chick, that rapper say, eat the booty.
Yeah.
Eat boo-boo. Get free stuff. That's to stay even. So that's to say, it's going to be real hard to reach even, is true. She's in a state of total comfort. She's totally comfortable. And he's going to make sure Eve is comfortable because he make a lot of money off of her. She's top consumer. She buys everything. She don't save nothing. The devil get rid of Eve. So he like Eve to be wicked. That's why they promote harlotry. What they rappers, they promote that. You a savage. You don't need no man. Get that bag. Get that Berkey. Get them nails done. Make that man pay. Make them all pay. Get your money up. Play the field. And then Jake right behind it. Jake so bad. Jake wants to come for Eve's guy. Like you show me that song. Jake talking about slack me out. I'm like, what the hell? Hey, the Jake man, the 2/3 Jake man has turned into a woman. If you really think about it. Now you think he ready for war? You think he ready for Esau roll out the Great Fury? He gonna push the woman out like you the brave and independent. You go get him. I'm about to run over here and run.
You mad all by yourself, remember?
Yeah, you strong, remember? I seen Black Widow do it in the movies. You Miss Marvel. Go do it. She was looking, I thought I had a man.
You gotta get the training from Wonder Woman, I guess.
Yeah, they like, you want the woman, go get him. They about to be crying, man. They both gonna be crying. I think Esau's gonna do us like this. I paid my taxes. I was a good nigga. Esau be like, here, young boy, open your mouth up. Loud. Or give him that device. First, he's gonna give him the device.
You gonna try the device first.
Yeah.
You ain't willing to take that.
Blam.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no protection for them. They don't know the Lord's name. They don't know the gospel. They don't know laws and commandments. They don't know nothing, really. I said, if you don't know this truth, you don't know nothing. Because only the truth is gonna survive. Okay.
This is just said they don't know the Lord's name. This is Acts 16 and 30. It says, sir, what must I do to be saved? Verse 31. It says, and they said, believe on the Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, and thou shalt be saved, and thy house. So hey, they don't even know the Lord's name, man. So how are they gonna be saved in their household? Hey, they gonna be calling on sweet baby Jesus and get took off. There ain't no power in that name.
All right. It said, well, who got that Proverbs 18 and 10? The Lord's name is strong tower. Those that run into it is safe. That's what the Hope Elect gonna do. That's why that's another part of the grace and mercy. Get the Lord's name back. The majority of Israelites don't have that. They're gonna holler out Jesus. They will be saved with Jesus. And they're gonna get a straight judgment off that. Lord gonna be like, hey, depart from me, I never knew you. Calling me that. And Lord gonna get offended with that. That's like
right too. That Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and they that is righteous shall run through the faith.
brought it all the way, huh? Yeah, I pull that a lot.
Yeah.
See, that's big, man. You gotta know the Lord's name. That's part of the grace. That's why we ain't scared. The Lord done told us his name. We building an intimate relationship with our power. We know what he acquires. We know his name. We know what he want, what he don't want. We know what he about to do. The Lord, like a great king, we like heralds for Yahushua. He's letting us know what he about to do. And we up and telling Esau what he about to do. Like, hey, man, you about to get it, man. I said, and they got us like, man, it's like Yahushua got our back. Like we got the strongest fighter on our team. So we over here, we confident. Like, hey, man, you about to get it, man. Like I told the devil at work, like, I remember you. And that devil like, oh, shoot. They got the big dog with them, man. They got Yahushua, man. Like, hey, man.
This is Acts 4 and 12. It says, neither is there salvation in any other. There is no other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. and that name is Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, man. In ancient Paleo Hebrew, those names hold a lot of weight. Just say those names over and over, and man, you'll get a feeling over you like, damn. And like, I did that before a lot of times, man. You feel power in that, man.
And they got really do. That's when you pray in that name, boy. Man.
And they got camps out here that's taking the name from Yahshua.
Right.
Telling you, no, that ain't, he getting paid to tell you that ain't the name, man. He said Yahshua love to get knocked. That's what he doing.
Yep.
You know, he taking your armor off. You know? That way Esau can get you real easy, man. So that devil think he's slick, man. That's one of his biggest flexes right now. It's like Bishop Nate and all these little, 501c3 camps. You know, that's really like his biggest weapon. His vocab ain't doing nothing. His vocab was whack. You know, so he need like Bishop Nate, General Yohana. Like those his best weapons right now. Cause like the spirit ain't with you. You ain't got discernment. You follow that camp, and man, he gonna strip you naked, man. That way Esau can do you in. You know?
I got a question right here that goes into those other groups that try to tell you that the name don't matter, right? So this is Isaiah 30:1, and it said, "Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." All right, and that word covering actually goes into that protection from Yahweh Yahushua. Okay, they're taking the counsel and they're covering themselves that basically made of sin, and not the covering of Yahweh Yahushua. Okay, so when you get rid of that name, you take that name from the congregation, you're basically persuading them to add sin onto sin. All right, and that goes to that various children, which is ultimately the 2/3.
Basically taking him out of that tower.
Yep.
The strong tower.
Yeah,
taking him out the house.
Yep.
So Esau can line him up real quick. You know, they like, man, Nate doing good. That's why they giving Nate so much money, man. Nate getting millions of dollars. Put Yahshua to death, but they don't know, like, he really sending them to their death. And he making it easy, like, they got to fill out paperwork to be in his group, and it's going right to the police database.
In fact, Elder Apostle Gabar, some of the brothers did a lesson on Bishop Nate, but they just recently did their Passover. And they was like, in that lesson, he said that they're doing their Passover on the what was it? April 19th is the sacrifice unto beast. Every year they do their Passover under the 13th sacrifice unto the beast or something like that.
Went it to Baal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It don't surprise me, man.
And actually, that's how you know right there when they doing that Passover around that time, it's to the slaughter. You know, he leading the people to the slaughter because they doing it wrong first and foremost. They're not doing it on the first day when it's supposed to be, on the 14th day. The first day of the month.
You see, I don't feel sorry for me, man. Our brother Barak came about that group. So if he came about that group, they should come about that group. Just show you that the spirit is not with those people. Right. That's an IUIC, man. That the spirit of the world is in that group. You know, one body. You know, it's a lot of off camps out here, man. That's like Esau's, like his biggest weapon is to like persuade you and send you into a, to the Pharisees and the Sadducees, man. Send you that route. That way you ain't armored up and he can get you. When you armed up in the truth, you got the truth out, because it's showing right now, man. Like the truth is like showing itself. They done changed their MOTB doctrine like 3-4 times.
Yeah,
I'm like, that should be mercy right there. You come up out of there. Then you got man, IUSPK is a hot mess, man. I'll say anybody like them. They always wearing dark sunglasses. Don't want to show their eyes. Like you can tell them dudes, them is not men of glory, man, at all. So the Lord is really showing it, man, with that grace and mercy. And we're ready to receive that power, man. We're ready to, turn the tides on Esau, which is going to happen during Jacob's trouble. So we're embracing Jacob's trouble, because that's where the protection and deliverance is going to happen. It's also going to lead into salvation.
I got one more precept that goes into the word that's going to live forever. I mentioned that earlier. This is Matthew 24:35, and it says, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away." All right, and that's the precept that I was going into earlier, that this word right here is going to live forever. All right, it's never going to die. Okay, that's why Yahweh shall use the prophet Isaiah, Isaiah 55:11, he said, my word will not return unto me void, which is further proving that their word is going to live. All right, now, I got one more.
That's because we're going to initiate the Lord's commandments in the kingdom of heaven. So the word is going to go into its fullness when Yahweh Shai, established that the kingdom of heaven right here on earth. That's why the word will never die. It's going to go into play. Right now, it's not in the play right now. Esau does not push the laws and commandments. He does everything contrary to that. He does the opposite.
That's why that daily prayer where it says, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven," and the will of the heavenly Father is the laws of in the Scripture. And then I got one more. This is Revelation 21 and verse 1. All right, this is Apostle John, right? And it said, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth was passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." All right, and that's talking about the whole nation right there. And then it said, "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacles of the Most High is with man." All right, it goes back to that, all of those bug outs that thinking that women can teach. Okay, I'm going to read that again. It says, "Behold, the tabernacles of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and he shall be their power. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away."
He said the tabernacles are men. That shows that the real churches are men, not a building. Church are the men of the Lord that's teaching his word. That's the Lord's letting you know right there. He said, Yahweh Shai comes back and crack them skies. That's basically just going to be heaven on earth, man. He's going to bring the whole dominion up under Yahweh. It's going to be Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. We're going to be joint heirs. And that's about to happen. That's a future prophecy. That's going to happen at the climax of Jacob's trouble, which is coming up very soon. And that's why we're so excited.
Verse 5 right here, he said, "And he sat upon the throne." He sat, and I'm going to read that again. "He sat upon the throne, said, Behold, I will make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, these words are true and faithful."
Ooh, he said, "Write these words, they are truth and faithful." Why? Because it's all about to come into reality. They're going to go out, break down earlier, my word don't go out void. And this word is not going to die because we're going to institute the word once we get the dominion to do it. Right now, we can practice the right steps, but we can't institute it, worldwide. And Esau, he got a problem with that. He's the wicked, man. He's the son of perdition. He promotes wickedness. So wickedness and righteousness can't rule at the same time. So what's about to happen is Yahweh Shai is about to, turn the right side up, and then we're going to be able to rule without the devil being in the way. He's going to go in subjection, man. All the heathens are. And everybody going to, follow all laws and commandments. We said, make all things new.
Yep,
it's going to be a new rulership, man. New management. We're going to get new management. And that's very exciting to the hope we elect. Because that's what we desire, man. And we desire rest. We desire rulership. We desire clean. We're going to make it clean. Right now, our food is not clean. Our water is not clean. The air we breathe is not clean. Everything is defiled. Why? Esau, Edom is ruling. When he comes out of power, everything will become clean again. Animals can do what they need to do. The water's going to be able to run where they need to run. They're going to be damming stuff up and draining waters out of places that need to be water at. We're not going to be spraying chemicals in the air, trying to manipulate the weather. We don't do things like that.
Plastic all in the ocean.
Yeah, plastic everywhere. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to go back to wood. What's that? Clay. Ceramic. Natural, earth-based things. Not. Let's say everything. Esau promotes trash. He promotes trash, garbage.
That's why we prophesied the downfall of Esau Edom kingdom, because in order for a righteous kingdom to be ruled on earth, the wicked kingdom got to get destroyed. And that's why 2nd Ezra 69 quoted, it said, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of his father. All right? Esau's world has to be destroyed before Jacob can rule in his righteous kingdom.
And the good thing is, hey, we at the tail end of this wicked rulers. That is the great thing right there. Like, this nightmare about to be over with, Yahshua. So all we got to do is buckle in, brace up. It's going to be a fight. Kingdom going to come in by a fight. So get ready for the fight. The best way to prepare for that fight is to get in this truth. Get edified, get your mind right. That way you can be at ease when the chaos is hitting. You ain't going to be like these worldly people bugging out. And, Lord, what is part of the hope we elect? What does like Scripture say? Make sure your call and election is sure.
Right.
Put their phone on the elect. That's the number one thing you can do right now.
On that arm.
Put their armor on, man. So with that, man, look, it's been edifying. I want to say, give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Ba'ashem,
Shalom, Yasharala, wa Baba Bar, Shalom.
Yeah, Baba. The water for tuning in.
Baba Bar.
The water for tuning in.
Get ready to rule soon. Get ready to rule, baby.
That was an easy 2.5 hour, hour and a half.
Yeah.
Straight through the spirit.